friend anymore. I don't care about you. I don't ever want to talk to you.
I think that's really sad, Lauren.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're looking at high-profile friendships that sank before we even saw it coming. Since these breakups are too iconic to forget, we're also including pairs who might have since reconciled.
You were flying all the way to New York for an overnight?
Well, it is your apartment, and I have to pay my respects.
Drake Bell and Josh Peck. 2 decades after its debut, Drake and Josh remains one of Nickelodeon's all-time classics. But fans were surprised in 2017 when Drake Bell publicly denounced his former co-star for not inviting him to his wedding.
I was like, what? This is wrong. Like, why am I finding out about this on social media? I just felt like a bummed out brother, just kind of hurt.
And so the internet was flooded with speculation around a supposed feud between the former best buds. In truth, things weren't all that complex. People just assumed the two stayed in touch when they'd just drifted apart. Peck later admitted on the BFFs podcast that their relationship became more professional than personal.
I was happy to just die with that secret that, we made this thing that people really love, but maybe we weren't that close. So I didn't invite him to my wedding because I hadn't really talked to him in many, many years.
They've since reconciled. Peck reached out after Bell revealed his harrowing experiences on Quiet on Set. Here's hoping they let bygones be bygones and shared a long overdue hug me brother moment.
May I?
Hug me, brother!
Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield.
It was really about fairness and justice and standing up for people whose voices are often not heard. And that's, pretty different from a corporate approach.
When you hear the name Ben, you probably expect to hear Jerry next. For 47 years, Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield were synonymous with each other, building the Ben and Jerry's brand as a fixture in popular culture. Known for their advocacy on social justice issues ranging from women's rights to LGBTQIA+ equality and beyond. The company took a hardline stance in support of Palestinian refugees.
We're always in favor of a two-state solution. The policy of the Israeli government has been to endorse these settlements in the occupied territories that keep on making it harder and harder to actually have a two-state solution.
Although unified in their beliefs, the pair finally reached a breaking point in September 2025. Greenfield claimed he could no longer continue in good conscience, alleging they were silenced by parent company Unilever. While his friendship with Cohen continues to endure, the end of such a long-standing partnership under such circumstances sadly tastes more sour than sweet.
My heart says to keep fighting, and Jerry is very supportive of that, to try to keep the values and to keep the heart and soul of Ben and Jerry's alive. And I believe that we'll be able to do that.
Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
It seems like we haven't seen each other for 20 years.
Well, there was all those rumors about our breaking up, and then when I started the show and you weren't here, I believed it.
Between the 1940s and 1950s, the Martin and Lewis comedy duo was always side by side, in nightclubs, on radio, TV, and no less than 16 movies. But the acrimonious circumstances behind their breakup still sting for many fans.
Can't you think of something else?
I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of double homicide, one for each of your heads.
Reportedly unhappy with being typecast as the film's straight man, Martin's frustrations boiled over on the set of Hollywood or Bust, their final film together. After initially exchanging insults, where Martin even referred to his former friend as nothing to me but a $sign, they became estranged for 20 years. Later in life, Lewis expressed regret at such a long falling out, saying, "The stupidity of that I cannot expound on. The ignorance of that is something I hope I'll always forget."
He was the nicest, warmest, most genuine, honorable, integral man I'd ever know in my life.
James Franco and Seth Rogen.
What do people do when they're not stoned?
Well, no. Relate to one another?
I don't want to relate to anybody.
A modern-day Martin and Lewis in spirit, the Franco-Rogen partnership lasted nearly 2 decades. After teaming on Freaks and Geeks, the pair were in each other's orbit across film and TV. Pineapple Express launched a streak of hits like Sausage Party, The Interview, This Is the End, and The Disaster Artist. But it all came crashing down after allegations of sexual misconduct against Franco surfaced, leading to the actor's unofficial blacklisting from Hollywood.
He's definitely got 2 personalities, and that doesn't mean he doesn't have a great sweet side, but when he has his other side, it's the complete polar opposite.
In an interview with the Sunday Times, Rogen also distanced himself from Franco in light of the accusations, saying, "I can say it has changed many things in our relationship and our dynamic." Franco echoed this to Variety years later, confirming that their friendship was over, despite his efforts at reconciliation.
What he said is true. You know, we aren't working together right now, and we don't have any plans to work together. Of course, it was hurtful, in context, but I get it. He had to answer for me because I was silent. He had to answer for me.
Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. This feud went on for so long that many even forgot they were friends at one point. Famously supportive of one another early on, their relationship cooled off dramatically over the next decade. Rumours ran rampant over a rift caused by Perry's relationship with Swift's ex-boyfriend John Mayer. However, things truly escalated with the release of Swift's song, Bad Blood, widely interpreted as a diss track against Perry. Speaking to James Corden, Perry confirmed the feud was actually about a misunderstanding involving backup dancers.
And I tried to talk to her about it, and she wouldn't speak to me.
Oh, you tried to talk to her about it? You did the phone call?
I do the right thing.
So you did the phone call, and it was a
feels
shutdown.
like a fumble. It was a full shutdown, and then she writes a song about me, and I'm like, okay, cool. That's how you want to deal with it?
They would eventually reconcile, but it took years. Unfortunately, Swift's estrangement from former BFF Carly Kloss hasn't had a similar happy ending yet, and fans continue to wonder what might have happened between the once inseparable pair.
It hurts so much that I'm just happy it's over. I'm sorry. You're not. I'm not.
Lauren Conrad and Heidi Montag.
I was there for you through everything, and now you're mad at me? It's like, oh, come on, seriously.
You know why I'm mad at you?
Why, Lauren?
You know why I'm mad at you. You know what you did.
What did I do?
Any fan of MTV's The Hills knows exactly what those words mean. Reality TV beef isn't usually taken seriously, but the feud between former best friends Lauren Conrad and Heidi Montag is as real as it gets. The rift began after Montag's boyfriend, Spencer Pratt, spread rumors about an illicit tape involving Conrad and her ex-boyfriend, Jason Waller.
Lauren, he's not bad. He's not bad.
He did this to me and you want me to say he's a good person?
Yeah, but
I really wish you could know how bad it was.
On the Call Her Daddy podcast, Montag claimed their friendship was over after Conrad issued an ultimatum: ditch Pratt or leave the show. Though many thought the pair would patch up over the years, they've gone their separate ways. And with Conrad stepping away from the spotlight, the Lauren-Heidi friendship seems destined to be remembered only for what it once was.
I understand that, and I really do appreciate it. But the only thing really that there is to do is to forgive and forget. So I really do. I want to forgive you, and I want to forget you.
Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato.
Hi. Hello. What's going on? I'm Selena. Yeah, I'm Demi.
Rumours of Gomez's alleged fallout with Francia Raisa have dominated headlines in recent years. However, fans still cling to memories of her bond with original bestie Demi Lovato. Debuting together on Barney and Friends, they rose to fame during Disney Channel's golden era. However, cracks appeared by 2010 after Lovato hinted at tension from Gomez's growing friendship with Taylor Swift.
I plead the sixth, if that's in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are people reading too much into it? I mean, are they reading into something that doesn't exist?
I think it's just one of those things where people change and
people grow apart.
Despite frequent speculation, the pair dodged questions about each other over the next decade. It wasn't until 2020 that Lovato made the estrangement official, telling Harper's Bazaar, "When you grow up with somebody, you're always going to have love for them. But I'm not friends with her." Still, the former BFFs have been quietly supportive of each other, even if a reunion is off the table.
From the Jonas Brothers to Miley and Demi, and then it was Zendaya. It's just so cool to see all the people you went to school with, if you will. It's good to see them all do their thing.
Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Maybe we could be each other's soulmates. And then we could let men be just these great, nice guys to have fun with.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Their chemistry in Sex and the City had everyone convinced that the two were real-life soul sisters. But that illusion was shattered in 2017 when Cattrall told Piers Morgan that she and Parker were never friends.
I don't want to, in any shape or form, ruin an ideal of it. Because it does stand for empowerment, and it does stand for women sticking up for each other. But not always.
Things took an uglier turn in 2018 after Parker offered condolences following the passing of Cattrall's brother. Cattrall launched a very public clapback, accusing her of exploiting her family's tragedy to restore her nice girl image, and reiterating that they were not friends. By the time And Just Like That premiered, it was no surprise that Cattrall had refused to sign on. If her cameo in the show's second season is anything to go by though, their animosity seems to have mellowed down, at least to some extent.
I was going to surprise you.
Oh my gosh, well you did. I'm very surprised.
The fog finally lifted, but the crew maxed out.
Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie.
Everyone thinks Nicole and I are these two girls who've never worked a day in their life and that we can't do anything. And we're doing this to prove everyone wrong and show we can do anything.
I know, we totally can do this. We're gonna rock. It's gonna be amazing.
During the aughts, this BFF duo was everywhere, and by that, we do mean everywhere. From fashion events, red carpets, and of course the simple life. You couldn't escape them even if you tried. But in 2005, it looked like they'd finally had enough of each other. Hilton shocked fans by publicly announcing the end of their friendship, claiming Nicole knows what she did, and that's all I'm ever going to say about it. But just as quickly as they broke up, the two reunited, leaving a question mark over what might have happened.
Back then, the media was just so toxic, and they loved starting feuds between people because obviously that sold tabloids. So it was mostly just the media just spinning things and creating drama that didn't even exist.
Equally as mysterious was their falling out with fellow party scene staple Lindsay Lohan, whose own exit came seemingly out of nowhere.
She's beyond.
Okay, that's fun. That's a pretty nice one to say that she's beyond.
Lame and embarrassing.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Jordan Woods and Kylie Jenner. Hooking up with your best friend's sister's partner tends to sour friendships.
She was my security blanket. She lived with me. We did everything together. And I feel like there's a part of me that needed to grow without her. And sometimes people are there for certain reasons at certain times in your life and then not there for others.
Will Ferrell and Adam McKay. Their 2-decade friendship ended after McKay cast John C. Reilly over Ferrell in HBO's Winning Time.
You better not go to sleep. As soon as your eyes shut, I'm gonna punch you square in the face.
Jay-Z and Kanye West. Once as close as brothers, now as good as strangers.
Jay is chillin', Ye is chillin'. What more can I say? We killin' them.
Madonna and Gwyneth Paltrow. Friends since the 90s, the pair reportedly hit a permanent roadblock in 2010.
You wrote a Goop post about a frenemy that was trying to take you down. You said you felt happiness when something unfortunate and humiliated happened to this person. Who was this about?
Oh my God! Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk. A Trump-Musk bromance wasn't on anybody's bingo card, yet not only were they somehow tight by 2024, but Musk even reportedly slashed millions to support the US president's re-election bid.
Come here. Take over, Eli, just take over.
All was rosy until that one snag, that was the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. And how did they hash it out? By arguing on social media, of course, with Musk constantly taking potshots on Twitter and Trump airing out his signature threats.
The most powerful man in the world and the richest man in the world, each with their own missiles, are throwing haymakers at each other like Real Housewives on the girls' trip. This could easily get out of control, but thankfully a cooler head has stepped in to calm things down. Kanye tweeted, "Bros, please, no."
By September 2025, the pair appeared to have made things great again. But knowing these two, it's anyone's guess how long this truce might last. At this point, it's just easier to sit back, grab some popcorn, and expect some more fuel to the fire.
No. You cannot whoopsie-daisy your way out of saying someone's in the Epstein files.
Is there any Hollywood beef you have in mind? Let us know in the comments.